Los Angeles Memorial Stadium. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Georgia Bulldogs and the USC Trojans. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
When you step onto the field for a USC football game, you know you are in the heart of history. Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum in Los Angeles has seen more sports than you can imagine. Hosting 2 Summer Olympics in 1932 and 84, it is also set to return for a 3rd Olympic trial in 2028. It was opened in 1923, and more history has happened in the Coliseum than anywhere else in college sports. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. That's not what he had in mind, and they'll give up good field position as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Using his legs, it's Jordan. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And every offense has plays that they really...
Entering settings screen, you have 30 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected. Cookie narration volume set to 100.
Their hat on. And back in 1970, it was the toss. The toss play used to be the thing. You don't see as much of this nowadays. It's early in the game. Maybe it's something you wanted to show, or listen, maybe defensively this is something you need to start focusing on.
Now they'll face 3rd and 4 in their first possession of the game. Leaves it with the back. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just
wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end.
Here we go. Ready. Ready, go.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Bought a little time, lets it go. Hauls it in, the first down and more. They make the stop, and not before. He gets enough to convert on fourth down, and rolling the dice pays off. The Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jordan. It's a fumble on the play. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. Scooped it. Scored it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
Well, the gamble by the head coach early in the game really pays off. Remember, they went for it on fourth down to stay on the field. They wanted to be aggressive, and now they get to pay it off, scoring a touchdown. Really nice job. It's always a massive gamble as a head coach taking those risks, but when you've got an offense like this, that really wasn't that tough of a decision.
And I think defensively, that kind of takes the wind out of your sails. Like, you get so excited. You force the fourth down, maybe a punt, maybe a field goal, whatever it is. I'm going to get off the field, and then they get it. And they finished with this drive together. You're right. Circle that fourth down. That was a big one.
Scanning the field, it's Ncaa. Gets it to him on the screen. Turning it on. Headed to the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, USC.
And that's a great job finishing the drive. But, man, I got to go back. I love the fourth down call. Being aggressive. First drive of the football game for this offense. They set a tone. They cap it off. They create momentum to start.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's going for it all. He's got it down the field. Ripped off the huge chunk play all the way to the 31-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go right back after him. 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Buys a little extra time. The throw. A strike downfield. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels, and now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
Georgia heads to the line with a 1st and goal. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Here's Nate Frazier. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. He'll run it it to the right, looking for the goal line. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the first quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they wanted. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
And the Trojans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. On the run, it's Jordan. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Blue 22, blue 22. Hydro.
Looking to pass. It's Mayaba. Got a man. It's Bowman. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Go.
The run inside. It's Jordan. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
It'll be 3rd and long.
Ready, go.
From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the out. Breaks into the open. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play.
Man, I really love the way this guy looks when he's toting the rock. You think about all the high school kids out there who dream about one day donning a USC jersey and being the starting running back for the Trojans. There's so much competition, not just in the state of California, but nationally, to come to this school and be the guy, to be RB1. He's on the field for a reason. This guy is unique. He's got speed and vision. What a weapon.
Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcats.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound, no matter who gets the football. We're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4. It's 2nd and 14. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air, it's Ncaa. Makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Off play action. Using his legs to buy some time. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
This pass rush is real, man. They force the quarterback, they flush him out to the left, and he's trying to scramble around, find an open guy. They still are able to get a hit on him, and that forces the incompletion.
Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Penalty marker on the field, and the kicker's going to get another go at it, this time a little closer. This offense has already converted 2 fourth downs in the first quarter. Can they do it again? He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. A terrific play to keep him from getting to the chains and forcing the turnover on downs.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Now we're going to have a timeout taken by USC. It's their second. They burned a couple early, now down to just 1 timeout to work with. Back to pass, it's Stockton. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Frazier. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
And I think great offenses find a way to get their playmakers the football in space. Nice job designing the wheel route. It's good versus man. It's good versus zone. Nice route. Nice catch by the running back.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. He'll off one deep down the left side. Makes a deep grab. Touchdown, Bulldog! Rolled his way into the end zone.
And I tell you what, this offense, man, we got a small sample size. We only had 1 game where they were unbelievable last game, but another score early in this football game. This offense is looking like a force to be reckoned with.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the option. Keeps it on the option. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this. in this game. And all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Here's a give to Frazier. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. As we take a look at the stats, things are a little one-sided so far. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer.
Number 91, set to kick it away.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So after the break, they'll go back to work. On the run, it's Jordan. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
29 bounce. 29 bounce. Let it go.
Now the play fake. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. On the run, deep down the right side. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
And this offense is going to need more of those, man. You've dug yourself a little bit of hole. Defense still giving up points on the last possession, man. You got to put it in overdrive. You need more big plays, more shots down the field. You got to continue to be aggressive.
Pulls it in. It's Bowman. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Just got to finish the play. If you're the wide receiver, you got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Might be calling a hot route. To the air, it's Mayava. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
And you've got to go for this on 4th down. I mean, this offense hasn't even punted yet in this game anyway, and they've gone for it on 4th down a few times early. But the field position dictates that you're absolutely going for it here. Trailing on the scoreboard, you've got to dial up a good play. You've got to get your best playmaker the football.
Looking to scramble. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
That is just a play you have got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. 4th down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play in. You've got to make the play for your quarterback and your offense to keep that drive alive, and he's not able to come up with it.
They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Picks up the first down. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains.
Well, it's an electrifying run. And you think about the tradition at the running back position for the Bulldogs. Herschel Walker and his Heisman Trophy. No Sean Marino. And how about this? Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, and Sony Michel all there at the same time. I bet this guy could have gotten to that rotation, though, because he's got those types of skills.
On first down, Nate Frazier. After that last play, there is a Trojan who is shaken up on the field. That is the senior linebacker who's been shaken up. Holly Rowe will give us an update on his condition. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Wiley. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. Back to throw. It's Stockton. He finds a soft spot in the middle. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
Another first down. Man, this defense couldn't stop a nosebleed right now. It's that bad.
They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up 1st and goal. Trying to run, it's Frazier. Back's going for the goal line. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season.
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and the ability up front and the belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. Coming out with it, it's Lockhart. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Quarterback making checks.
Bubba. Return. Go.
Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Fires downfield. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Sets up the screen. Fights off a defender. Gets it out to the 21, and that's not enough to move the chains. It'll be 4th down. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse. Gonna let it fly. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down.
I love that play call by the offensive coordinator. Your quarterback just threw a pick 6. You want to pick him right back up, right? So don't handcuff him. On the very first play of the next drive, let him throw the football to try to reestablish a rhythm and reestablish some confidence. Obviously, that one falls incomplete, but they need to get this guy back into a rhythm. The only way you do that is by throwing the ball.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and then all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver, creating enough separation to create a positive gain.
Looking for a man. It's Ncaa. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
He's got him. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
You never want to say it's over early. I mean, we're here early in the game, but considering what the scoreboard is saying, they absolutely had to have that play for them to stay in this football game. Sometimes it just takes one great throw and one great catch to wake you up. They need to score a touchdown on this drive. They need to score another touchdown on their next drive, but maybe that's the play that turns things around for them.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
The sweet feet buy a little time. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the 2nd half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like that back in my day.
And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Got room on the return. He's inside the 40, at the 20. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. From inside the 15, here's the return. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Get that one off, it'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them.
Break. So it's on. Ready. Red 54, red 54.
Looking downfield, it's Ncaa. Pressure coming. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Offense gets set for second down. He might want another play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the right. That's caught by Williams. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. The Trojans come to the line in the hurry up. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. Trying to get it to the marker. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Second down after the offense averted absolute disaster. Looking to fire. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's his 4th interception of the game. Bringing it back. The 20. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 8. Oh, you know he wanted that pick 6, but the offense is in business.
And that's the problem when you get in 2nd and forever. The defense knows. They make you one-dimensional. They know you're going to take shots down the field. They stay deep, they break on the football, and they take advantage of the opportunity.
This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score. They'll run it. It's Frazier. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldog.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
How in the world did he miss that? That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown.
Number 91, set to kick off.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive.
Here we go. Ready? 180. 180. Go.
Running inside, it's Jordan. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4. The Trojans in the hurry-up.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
The play-action fake. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
I mean, this game has to feel like a living nightmare for this quarterback. We're still...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Fires to the wideout. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Trojans, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end.
Oh, he's got some space. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. The Trojans pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got his man downfield. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it up the 11th. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Going for 6. And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And man, oh man, I just don't understand what we're trying to do offensively. Like, last possession was your 4th pick, and coming out, throwing again. They've got to find some way to settle this dude down or settle his behind on the bench and find somebody else that can make some plays.
Sweet. Ready, go.
Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Lets it fly. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Got some room to run. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the 1st half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific 2nd half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Fellas, welcome into our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. Let's open the show with Vanderbilt taking on the number 10 team, the LSU Tigers. And it's the Commodores sneaking out of here with an upset victory. And have to see how the rankings shake up following this outcome. That gets their record to 3-0 on the season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Here comes the Georgia offense, ready to go on the attack. They've been dominated. Now they'll try to execute to their own standard. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Six-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Frazier again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Back to pass, it's Stockton. Got his man on the right. At midfield, he's got room. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
And I really love the idea of this guy running crossing routes, right, guys? He's got the speed to separate from defenders, but if you could put it out in front of him on the run, he's going to catch that thing and turn it up, and you saw all the yards after catch on that one. That was a big-time play, really nice play design for a guy with tremendous speed.
Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Handoff for Frazier. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
The Dogs have this offense rolling. They'll run it.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Here's a give to Frazier. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
And the Dogs back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game.
Red 54! Red 54!
Frazier again. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The Bulldogs will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. The give on the counter. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He stopped in his tracks, and at least they didn't lose yardage on this one.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing, especially at the quarterback position.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
They'll run with Nate Frazier. He's going for the goal line. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Bulldog! He scores for the 5th time in this game.
After that amazing performance in Week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run.
Number 91, set to kick this one away.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree. I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
A CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We got to stop turning the football over.
Back to throw. It's Heward. Finds his tight end. Gain of 8 is now 3rd and 2.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll run the option. Makes it past the marker. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35.
Really good job by this offense, understanding where the sticks are. It's 3rd down and short. The QB makes the pitch, good, accurate pitch, and then he does the rest. Gets north-south and gets the 1st down.
And the Trojans will line it up on 1st and 10. The give is to Miller. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Jordan. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
On third down, he drops to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Making side adjustments here. To throw, it's Heward. He fires one deep down the right side. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
And that's another incompletion for this offense. And, man, it's kind of been a grind. It's kind of been ugly. They're just not in a rhythm. This whole night, man, just the crowd here just kind of, everybody can feel it. This offense hasn't figured their way out, and they got to get something going.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. It's been hard enough to slow down these guys on this drive. Now the penalty gives them another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Intercepted to stop the threat. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And a lot of times the fit up front, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Frazier again. Might have a chance. Got enough for the 1st. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So 1st down will open up the final period. give, running right, it's Frazier. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Back to throw, it's Stockton. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
There we go, defense. That's the play you needed to have. All night long, you've been giving up big ones to this offense. That's why you're in the position you're in right now, down by multiple possessions. But finally, they come away with their first sack.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, that one falls incomplete. That hasn't happened a whole lot today, though. This dude has been lighting this defense up with his speed. He showed great hands. He just weren't able to come down with that one.
Have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. And even in the 4th quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive, pedal to the metal.
Blue 22, blue 22.
Handoff for Frazier. Gets it inside the 10. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice plays together back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice for situations like this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Now on 1st and goal, let's see what Georgia will do. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Here's Nate Frazier. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
After a drive this long, a field goal would be a punch in the gut. It's 3rd and goal. Frazier again. Looking for the end zone. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Bulldogs. He's in the house for the 6th time in this game.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. So a drive there of 85 yards, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Trojans use their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Gonna run it. It's Jordan. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. He'll try the left side. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Under fire. He'll get rid of it. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you even try to get young guys in the game at this point, but now you're just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points on the scoreboard.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw. It's Stockton. And the pass is incomplete. Charged loose by the hit.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long.
Wide, Edie! Wide, Edie! Iron! Iron!
Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Finds his target down the middle. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, there's a great example of the receiver working back to his quarterback on the curl route against man coverage. He drives back towards the football, makes the catch, and gets the 1st down.
And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score. So they might try to score again.
Black 14! Black 14! Right on the end!
They'll run with Nate Frazier. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that, too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's 4th down. 4th down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.